Hello. Hello. A little bit late tonight. Apologies for that. I had a few issues with my little stream key set up here. Just getting set up now. Welcome to your Monday evening. Just setting up my personal page here as well. Thank you for tuning in as you come online. Apologies again for being late. I may sneak on here a little bit longer this week. But it's great to be back for our Monday evening. I'm just going to turn down my volume here. Hello, Sarah Joyce. Hi, darling. I haven't heard from you. Yay, Belinda. Hello to everyone who's coming online. Hello, Nicole. Hello, Marnie. Let me know as you're coming on what you need tonight, if you'd like some cards or anything like that. Work and relationships. Sarah Joyce, you're on my list. So I'm popping you down now. Hello, Miranda. Sarah Joyce, just popping you down on my list. And it was work and relationships. Great, so Sarah's on my list so far. Oh, thank you, Catherine. So if there's anything that you need tonight, let me know. I'm happy to come to you. Yay, Angie Marie, you're on my list. You're a first timer, hooray. Angie Marie, first time. I am going to put you on my list, Angie. So just let me know if there's anything you would like in particular, and I'll come to you as well. So that's fabulous. Hi, Jason. Yes, I'm very well, thank you. Steph, I'm coming to you, relationships. Steph Welton. Now, if I say your name, then please hang around because I'm going to do a reading for you. So Steph, your relationships, bad time. So Steph, I'm coming to you as well. So if I mention your name, please stick around because I like to get feedback, make sure that I'm on the right track. So grateful to everyone who's logging on. Hello, Belinda. Inside and Out neighbor meeting, boundary talks. How will it go? Ooh, that's interesting. Belinda, you're on my list. Belinda Jarman, you're on my list. This is Insight into Neighbour Meeting. Now you can see I'm looking off to the left here. I've got my own page, Michelle R. Price, the Light Worker, and I'm sharing onto that tonight, cross-posting. So we're talking about a neighbourly meeting for Belinda. So you're on my list. Let's see how that will unfold. Boundary. Okay, so going to get into the readings. Now, if there is anything specific, of course, let me know. And I know I'm going to add... let me just see. There is a lady who really wanted me to draw a card. I think it was Kathy. Yes, Kathy Frankovich. I can't pronounce your last name, Kathy, but you know who I'm talking about. So I am doing a card for Kathy this week because she's been asking each week and I haven't managed to get to her yet. So Kathy, you are on my list and you know who I'm talking about. So hopefully Kathy is on here watching. And I will draw a card for Kathy. So, and if you missed the reading, if you do have to duck off or anything like, holy white man, Dave, what's going on? Dave's in hospital. He's just messaging on my page over here. Now, I am very interested in all of you and I will go where spirit draws me. So, and Gabriel. Anna, I am happy to come to you, but Anna, can you let me know, this is Anna Gabriel, can you let me know who you would like to communicate with and I'll bring them through. So if you're going to do mediumship with me, just be specific. In one-on-one readings where we've got an hour, it's no problem, but in this sort of forum we don't have a lot of time. So Anna Gabrielle, you are on my list. Please just let me know who you would like to communicate with and I'll bring that person through. So if you want mediumship, please oh, I can't speak tonight, please be specific. And if you're after, you know, anything else, let me know. Work, relationships, health. I'm a healer. So I do a lot around health and things like that. Now I'm just going to come to Sarah Joyce to kick off the evening. So I feel like fairies maybe for Sarah Joyce. Sarah, just going to come to you first. So work and relationships. Now, Anna, if you do have someone specific for me, please just, Dad or Grandma, great. Thank you, lovely. So I'm sure you understand in this forum, it is a little bit fast-paced. So my mum's birthday, I feel her around. Oh, Cheryl Marie O'Reilly, goosebumps. Whoa, Cheryl, we've got your mum coming through for sure. Definitely have the goosebumps, and when I feel that, that's confirmation that they're coming through. So Cheryl Marie O'Reilly, mum's birthday would have been, so going to do mediumship. Now I am writing all the mediumship people together in one little bulk on my notepad because I do all the mediumship at once at the same time so that I don't have to go in and out. So I'll do all the mediumship at once. Oh, yes, that's right. Thank you, Belinda. Belinda just reminded me. I have these. So if you have any little ones around, so Belinda, I'm just going to make a note here. Amber, who is 11, would like a little card. So Amber, 11. Now, if you have kids watching tonight, please let me know. These are beautiful little cards. I've been using them with many of my clients during the week with their children. So I'm more than happy to draw cards for the kids. Just let me know if you would like that, and I can do that for you. Dave, I hope you're okay, mate. That's horrific. Kathy Vrankovic, if you are watching, I am drawing a card for you. So hopefully you are on here. Okay, so I'm going to close my eyes for a second, and I'm just going to draw some cards. Oh, Beverly, yay, Mr. 11, Jamison. Oh, I love the way you guys phrase that. Beverly, I'm going to do a card for Mr. 11. It's very cute. Beverly French, Mr. 11, Jamison. So Mr. 11, how cute. All right, so children's wellbeing cards are here, guys. If you've got kids watching, let me know, and they can be very revealing, and it's good for the kids as well. They enjoy it a lot. So a couple of kids card requests already tonight, which is fabulous. Sarah Joyce, just coming to you. Work and relationships. Let's see what we need to know. I'm just going to ask what Sarah needs to know, either work or relationships or both. We'll see if both come out. So just going to draw some cards. Now I do shut my eyes because I'm clairvoyant, so I see visually. So if you are messaging at the moment, I won't be able to see what you're writing, but please copy and paste your comment and just share it again once I've got my eyes open. But at the moment, I can't see what you're posting. So I don't want anyone to feel like I'm ignoring them. It's just that's how I connect the best. And that's how you get value for your time being with me for this hour. Okay, so Sarah, just bringing out some, wow, lots of goosebumps down my left at the moment. So lots of energy coming into the room, which is wonderful. Your loved ones, I believe, choose me. So that's great. So I can feel them around, which is wonderful. Good support network in the room with me here today. Okay, so Sarah, just going to come to you. And this is around love and relationships, or relationships and work, I should say. My little dog is just making herself a little nest on the carpet underneath me, under that beautiful new rug my hubby bought on the weekend, which I'm in love with. Okay, so Sarah, everything's okay. That's past, bleeding into now. This is for Sarah Joyce. Everything is okay. That will focus at some stage. I've got a little webcam up here that's trying its best. It's doing its best. It's not quite getting there for me. Travel is in the present. Now that is usually getting away, having some fun. So I'll see what that is for you. Moving forward, we're doing some healing. So moving forward, healing is happening. Healing, healed, healer. That can also indicate that you may be a healer yourself. And your wish is granted, which is great. It's a little girl, beautiful, with a little flower crown. Your wish is granted moving forward. So let's have a look at this. You're asking about career and relationships. So let's just have a quick tune into these ones. Okay, so number one, everything is okay. Sarah, what I want to say first and foremost, and this is probably going to sound fairly obvious, but I feel like I want to start to trust this, my feelings, heart space. You've got a very good compass there. So I feel like I want to trust that more in terms of the direction I'm going in with my work, and really listening to that, not so much up in my head, so coming down into heart space. And that is trust. Everything is okay is basically trust. That's what that is. So just knowing it's all going to work out fine. So getting away will be awesome for you at the moment. You know, escape, seeing some different scenery, just a new perspective is what I want to say. So a different perspective, you'll start to see things a little bit differently, hopefully. Healing moving forward. So we're doing a little bit of that, healing past, you know, what we've been through, and also maybe around the trust, you know, really getting a grasp of the trust. So let's see what that is specifically for you though. Oh, that's nice. What this could be as well is with you doing some healing work yourself. Now, I know in my relationship that actually helps a lot, being a healer, because I tend to get rid of anything that's bothering me. And when you're channeling the light through your body, if you're doing Reiki or pranic like I do, you're actually getting rid of anything which doesn't serve you. And I know I go into my reading sometimes, or healing sometimes, feeling a bit down in the dumps. and then I do a reading and I'm like, or a healing, and I'm like, wow, whatever it was just shifts. It's gone. So that could be good. You know, if you're moving forward, maybe doing a little bit of healing, studying that, working with the energy will be really good. Angie Marie, first timer. Now, where do we want to go with Angie Marie? Where do we want to go? Maybe these angel cards. These are angel reading cards. Debbie Malone, really beautiful. So Angie Marie's a first timer. Kathy Brankovich, if you are watching, I am going to do a card for you. Kathy's been asking me for a few weeks now. So hopefully Kathy is watching. Shakti, future husband. Yeah, Shakti, awesome. Shakti, I think I may have had you down previously and I didn't manage to get to you, so I'll definitely get to you. Shakti, serious. If there's any health questions or anything like that, please ask. I love to do health and all those sorts of things as well. Future husband, let's see what that looks like for Shakti. Hello, Lisa. Father and brother, wow, within 2 years. Holy, Lisa, I feel for you, love. That's not easy. You've got a tricky surname, so I'm just going to write that down, but I won't try and pronounce it. Father and brother, within 2 years. So you're on my list for mediumship, so thank you for being specific. I really appreciate that. It makes my life a lot easier in this forum that we're in tonight. So a few mediumship inquiries. Anything else, please let me know. Hello, Pavati. I saw you liking some of my posts today, which is wonderful. Hello, Beck, my little friend Beck. So it's lovely to see everyone online here. Whoops, I was going to try and do a touch screen, but I'm on a Mac and I can't touch the screen. Doesn't work. All right. So Angie Marie, first time. I'm just going to draw some cards for Angie Marie and see what pops out. So let's have a look at that. Angie, I'm just going to come into your energy as well. Angie, I just feel as I'm coming into your space, whoa, I've got cards flying everywhere. As I'm coming into your space, connecting up to my right side of my brain, which is good, because that's creative side, connecting into left side of the body. So that's great. You know, nice creative energy in your space. The other thing that I'm just noticing, let me just disconnect my energy and just double check it's not me, because I like to do that. I didn't do that at the start. Angie, let me just come back in. Okay, no, that's gone, so that's probably me. All right, good. So yes, creative side of the brain activating. Love that. Let's do more with that, Angie. Let's do more with that. I even feel like colouring. I like to do this. I've got a little sketch pad here and pencils and things like that. You know, colouring, adult colouring, something like that, Angie, would be really good. I feel like, you know, getting that creative flow going. You've got really nice creative energy about you. Okay, just looking for future. Is that future? Yes, good. Now, these are the angel cards, as I said. Debbie Malone, who is a fabulous psychic detective, and I do forensic mediumship as well, so if you need a hand in that area, I am your girl. That's, you know, murders, kidnaps, all sorts of things, abductions, things going missing, stolen. Angel of Nature is passed into now. This is for Angie Marie, who's our first timer on here, Angel of Nature. So that's connecting, getting back in touch with the present, being present, if that makes sense. So that's passed into now. Clairsentience is in the present. Now, clairsentience relates to feeling the emotions of others. So it's like an empath. Empaths feel, but this is a physical. Sentience is more of a physical. So that's feeling pain in your body. If someone else is feeling pain, feeling sick if someone else is feeling sick. So it's actually physically feeling, yeah, clairsentience. That's in the present. So you get a bit of a gift with that. And hopefully you relate to that. Moving forward, manifestation. So that's everything. If you have a look in the picture there, that's everything. The job, the house, the car, the relationship, everything's in that picture. So that's an understanding of manifestation. So we ask what we want, thank you in advance, let it go. So that's manifestation moving forward. So let's try and get a little bit more present. Let's feel spirit around us. That is the clairsentience. So you're definitely connecting to spirit, which is amazing. And that is feeling, as I said. And then we're moving forward and understanding that what we ask for, we receive, but we do have to ask, thank you in advance, and let it go. Okay, so hopefully that's making sense for Angie, and especially at the start where I was just connecting to your energy, feeling creative in your space. So that is coming up with new goals, new ideas, new projects, new things that I want to bring into my life. Now, Steph, I'm going to come to you now. Steph Welton's asking about relationships. We'll go into a little bit of depth here with Steph. So she's having a bit of bad time in relationships. Oh, hello, Kylie DeMoy. Just saw another first timer. Carly Demoy, you are on my list. Reading will be about self-employment. Yay, self-employment. You're a woman after my own heart. Carly Demoy is watching from my page, Michelle R. Price, The Light Worker. So if you would like a reading with me, one-on-one or any of the above, have a look at this link, the post attached to this video. There's a link in there that'll take you to my page, and I've got a book now function. So if you want to do one-on-one readings with me, healer as well, so readings and healings, I do a beautiful combo. Oh gosh, Nicole, menopause. Let's see what Nicole needs. That's not easy to go through, Nicole. I can't imagine what you're going through. I do have a lady friend of mine who is going through that, and it's not easy. Menopause. So let's see what Nicole needs. I will ask the question. Nicole, you're on my list. That's Nicole Darrington. And Carly Demoy, I'm coming to you for self-employment. So stick around if I mention your name, and I'll come to you for sure. Steph Welton, relationships, having a bit of a bad time. So Steph, I'm just going to come into your energy and see what's going on with you, love. So just bear with me. I'm just going to connect to Steph. And if you are coming online, say hi, let me know what you're going through, what you need. Oh, Kate, I'm sorry to hear that. Kate Hickey, that's not good. Going through a breakup at the moment. Sorry to see that. Elsie, yay, little Elsie's watching. Hello, Katie. It's wonderful to see everyone logging on. Now, as I said before, I do have my children's cards. So if anyone would like anything for their kids, let me know. We have the children's wellbeing cards with us tonight. So if you've got kids watching, let me know, and I can draw a card for the kids as well. So just give me a hoy. Katie, let me know if your kids are watching too. Katie is watching, so I've got you on my list, and just let me know if you've got the kids watching, because I can draw a card for them as well. I love pulling them out. They're so much fun. So let me know if your kids are watching as well. All right, Jade Ann. Ooh, baby on the way. Beautiful, Jade Ann, first time relationship, and baby on the way. So Joanne, are you pregnant? Sorry, I'm just confused. Do you have a baby on the way, or are you asking about a baby on the way? Oh, Justine, yay, kids card, yay. Justine, I'm just going to put you down, and I'll make a note of you're after a kids card. Justine Alder. We have a child watching. Chloe is 7. Hi, Chloe. Thank you for watching. Chloe is 7 years of age. So we have a couple of kids cards here to draw, which is fabulous. Steph, just going to do relationships. So coming into Steph's energy for a moment. So guys, I do have my eyes shut, but feel free to post when I have my eyes open again. Just connecting to Steph at the moment. So let's have a look what Steph's doing, what she needs. As I said, feel free to reshare your comments. I'm not ignoring anyone. It's just I'll come to who I'm drawn to in that moment, and then I may come to you later. So just feel free to reshare those comments as you feel ready. Steph Welton, just coming into relationships with Steph. Steph, I do feel a lot of emotional stuff with you, and it's all up around my ribs, and it does tend to stick there. So when we've got stuff that we're holding onto, we haven't quite let go of, I feel like with you, it'd be good to do some sort of detox, or like some sort of tapping, if you know EFT tapping, just to get rid of some of that. And one of the easiest ways, and sometimes I've said this on my shows before, is to have a big breath in, hold your breath, tap, 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 release the energy, and do this outdoors, not indoors, so that you're not releasing the energy into your home, but go in the backyard, you know, big breath in, tap, 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 and then release the energy through your mouth. And that will be really good, because I'm just feeling a lot of emotional stuff all sitting up around your ribs and your lungs. And it's not good to allow that to sit there. So just going to draw some cards now for you around relationships. And we're not having a great time at the moment, so just going to draw these for you and give you some guidance around that. Yes. Wow, good, 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 good. Very good confirmation. Now, past into present, parking angel, so that is asking for what you want. So in terms of the relationship, we want to be very specific about what we want in that relationship. So being specific to the other person, really letting them know what we need. Sometimes we just feel like everyone should be a mind reader and we don't give them specifics. So with you, I want you to be more specific, ask for what you want. And that's about self-love for you. That's actually about you feeling deserving of those things. You know, receiving is important. So I feel like there's a little bit of work around receptivity to be done with yourself, and that is feeling deserving of asking for what you want. Now, clear clairaudience is in the present, and that is hearing spirit. So someone's trying to communicate. If you've noticed, and let me know if you've noticed that your ears are going deaf and that you can't hear properly, or the ears start ringing, that's clairaudience, and that's spirit in that picture trying to speak to you. Okay, so trying to get a message through. Here we are, you know, communicating with spirit as well, which is great. Moving forward, it's divine timing. So we're putting the work in and then moving forward. Everything is happening and it will happen in divine timing. So we do need to be patient. This is moving forward, and she's got the little clock in her hand. The overall clarifies friendship, and it's important to rediscover that. So if you can do that in your relationship, that's going to help you out a lot. So just rediscovering your connection, why you got together in the first place. Friendship is really important. So, and that can be, as I said, you know, with a lover, or it could be just with a friend, you know, rediscovering why we're friends, why we connected in the first place, why we came together. Yeah, remembering that, because it's important to go back to that point when you're having issues. Belinda Jarman, thank you for letting me read for you, Steph. Belinda Jarman, neighbourhood meeting. We're talking about boundaries here. This is very interesting. I don't know that I've had a question like this in Facebook Live before. Hi, Kylie. Oh, yay. Kylie, love that. Kylie, I'm coming to you. So I'm just looking about your health question, Kylie Young. So just coming to Kylie with your health question, Kylie Young. And we're asking about health. Look, I'll just look in general, Kylie, and let you know what I'm picking up around health for you. So going to do that for Kylie. Belinda Jarman coming to you now about boundaries. Hello, everyone who's logging on. Danielle, hello. Danielle, let me know if there's someone specific. I've seen you, Danielle Porter. Let me know if there's anyone specific. Future career, great. Danielle Porter, you've drawn my attention. You're on my list, and we're looking at career, life purpose is what I'll do for you. So Danielle, you're on my list. If I've mentioned your name tonight, please stay online, because I'd like to get feedback, make sure that I am on track. Kathy Bankrovich, I'm coming up to you next. So hopefully Kathy is watching. She's been asking for a car for a few weeks and I keep missing her. Wade, yes, career change. Wade Sallow is going to do you as well. And that's around life purpose as well. So we've got 2 life purposes in a row and a few healing questions. So Belinda Jarman, just going to come to you for boundaries. Thank you everyone for watching on this Monday evening. A little bit earlier in Queensland, same time in the southern states. So in daylight savings area, we are exactly the same time. Belinda Jarman, neighbourhood meeting boundaries. Wow, a bit of stress going on with you. Let's just connect to Belinda and just see what's going on with this neighbourhood dispute. What do we need to know about that? Okay. Belinda, what I want to say first and foremost is let's keep our cool. I just feel like to, you know, keep a cool head, calm in the face of adversity if it reaches that point. But I feel like I just want to, you know, stay calm, keep my energy calm. That influences, you know, external energy outside of us. So the more we kind of accept, you know, whatever the outcome is, it'll be fair and just, the more that will arrive in our favor. It's law of attraction, yeah? So I just feel to say that first. So nice and calm, remain centered, nice and focused on the outcome, working in your favor. But also whatever the outcome, it's perfect. It's perfect, whatever happens. Okay, let's have a look at this. All right, so this is Belinda Jarman. She's asking about a neighbourhood meeting, about a boundary. We've had a few of these tonight. These are ear chakras. So same, that's clairaudience. So noticing if your ears are going deaf, that's someone trying to communicate with you, Belinda. So deaf and then ringing, that's spirit trying to communicate, past into present. In the present, that makes sense. That's really good confirmation of what I was just talking about, where I was saying make sure you keep your vibrations nice and high. So vegetarian, vegan diet, plant-based, is increasing your vibrations. Same as using, you know, flower sprays, flower, you know, remedies, bark flower, things like that, very high vibration. So even like a rescue remedy or something like that would be really good if you feel like it's getting a bit too much. Manifestation, that's you creating what you want. So what that means for you, Belinda, is writing down what the best outcome is for you and your family, and putting that down. Thank you in advance, let it go. So dear divine love, you know, we really want this boundary, you know, issue to work out in our favor. Whatever that looks like, be really specific. Thank you in advance, let it go. So that's going to be your result that you want. So bottom of the deck is be willing to forgive as well. So that's a little bit around letting go. So that makes sense with the manifestation. Be willing to let go of the outcome and allow it to come through for you. So, Belinda, hopefully that works out in your favour and that's in alignment with what you were hoping to hear. Just going to pop those back over there. Kathy Vankovich, hopefully Kathy's on. I'll just draw a card for Kathy. She's been asking for a few weeks, but I haven't seen her pop up yet. So I'm just going to do this and hopefully she's on here. Ooh, Charmaine. You've just drawn my attention. Charmaine, I feel like you need a card. Barker, fallout sister-like, fallout with friend. Let's have a look at what needs to happen there. Bailey got sick yesterday and today. I don't know if I'm going to less than 6 weeks. Wow. Mutual friend, little Bailey. I'm not sure who Bailey is, but I'll ask about the friend, the fallout between you and the friend. Charmaine, you are on my list, okay? So I can feel that you really need that. Beautiful. Okay, so Kathy, just going to do a card for Kathy. These are out of my crystal cards. Oh, thank you, Jane. Jane's commenting on my earrings. Thank you very much. So Kathy, just a card. Oops, dropping cards all over the floor. Now, if you'd like a private reading with me, I would love that, to connect with you during the week. There's a link in the post attached to this video, and you can book one-on-one readings with me. I also do a reading healing combo, which is very popular, an hour and a half. I also offer just, readings on their own, healings on their own, paranormal work, mentorship. I help people discover and develop their abilities as well. So there's a link in this post, and you can actually... Oh, that's a good question, Krim. You can actually book me just by clicking the link, and it's got a book now function. You can check my availability, and then also I can stay online and I answer questions and things like that if you've got any questions about what I do, or if you would like me to help you with your booking. Okay, so Kathy, just going to draw a card for Kathy. So hopefully Kathy's online, otherwise I'll let her know. Kathy, I drew your card and you'll have to go back and watch it. You missed out. All right, so Kathy, this is fairy stone, so this is fertility. So that's gorgeous. Yeah, that's creative. New ideas, new projects coming from sacral space, which is womb space. So beautiful. So lots of creation for you at the moment. So it's a good period of time to get that going. Okay, so Kathy, that's your card. Beverly French, we've got Mr. 11, Mr. 11. Oh, Belinda, sorry, I forgot about Amber. Hang on. Belinda, we've got 11-year-old Amber. Belinda, let me just draw some cards for little Amber. She's 11-year-old, she's watching. Sorry, Amber, I nearly forgot you, darling. Didn't mean to do that. So Belinda, just going to draw some cards for Amber. So let's see what we need to do for little 11-year-old Amber who's watching at home tonight, which is wonderful. Okay, what do we need to know? What does Amber need to know? Oh, they're good. Yeah, strong. All right, so, oh gosh, Belinda, you got your hands full. Wow. I'm at one with life is number 1. Now, this is a really big one that's past leading into now, and you can see there, Amber, I learn from everything around me. So that's someone who wants to learn a lot. I sometimes call people like that a seeker. Yeah, because they see things a little bit differently and they want to know everything all at once. That means for mum, lots of questions. Mum, why does this happen? Mum, why does that happen? Yeah, lots of questions, which is great. I was like that growing up as a kid, and look at me now. I'm great as in the presence, and that in the present rather, and I honor the power within me. So she's got a big sunny looking table tennis racket or something standing in front of her, and there's lots of light coming off that, and that's a knowledge that I am pretty good. I've got a pretty good feeling about myself. I honor the power within me. So that means a bit of confidence. It's quite confident. That's connecting into your solar plexus. Mum can show you where the solar plexus is, and it is actually where that little bat is, where she's holding that bat. And this is connecting into your root chakra. So that's the very bottom chakra. So we've got 7 chakras. That's the very bottom one. I'm abundant. I appreciate all my blessings. So that's being grateful. And if you have a look in that little tree, there's a little nest up there with some eggs in there, and they're about to hatch, which is fun. And that's the tree, flowering and fruiting. So that's appreciating everything that you have. So it's really nice, to go out with mum and sometimes just walk around and go, gosh, we're really lucky to live where we live. and I love the sunshine, and I love the grass, and you know, I love my pets, my family. So it's just about giving appreciation. And what happens, Amber, is when you appreciate and you give gratitude, you actually get more of that back, which is cool. So that means we attract more good things. So that's wonderful. Amber, thank you for watching. I hope that made sense to you. Beverly, just coming to Mr. 11 now. This is Jamison. So just going to do some cards for little Jamison. And then we'll be getting into some mediumship very soon as well, which is really cool. So guys, I'm just doing some kid cards at the moment. If you have some kids there, if they're watching, I would love to read and connect to them. Just let me know. Tassie, love that name, Tassie Wilkie. Tassie, you're on my list. So Tassie Wilkie, great name. First time is Mr. Right coming soon. Let's have a look, hey? Mr. Right, is he on his way? Let's ask the question. Tassie, you're on my list. So if you're on my list, make sure you stick around, don't go anywhere, and I will do my best to get to everyone tonight. Beverly French, Mr. 11. Whoops, my cards are upside down. What's going on here? Mr. 11, Jamison. So Jamison, what does Jamison need to know? So kids who are watching, I like to ask that question when I'm dealing my cards. What does the other person need to know that I'm reading for? And that's what Spirit will show me. So Jamison, we've got Mr. 11 sitting at home. Let's see what pops out for Jamison. I feel like they're mostly on the bottom of the deck for you, Jamison, which is easy for me. Lots of easy cards. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Ooh, look at this. Past into now, Jamison, I'm healthy. And you can see those little birds. You know how in the last photo, there was like the birds that were in the nest and they were in their little egg? Well, that's hatched now. And you can see Mum over here. Where's my finger? Mum's over here. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Flying back with some food. The little girl's having a swing, and I trust my body's wisdom. So that's listening to your body. So if you don't feel well in your tummy, it's about, you know, telling Mum, I don't feel well, and letting her know about that. So, but when you feel well, you feel good, you want to get out and play, that sort of thing. So just trusting that, and then letting Mum know if you don't feel great, and that is connecting into your root chakra, like the last girl, and that is, the bottom one, the bottom chakra. So 7 chakras in the body. This is connecting into your solar plexus chakra, and that's just underneath your rib cage in the squishy bit there. So if you can see that, I'm inspired, and that shows me you're very creative because you like to paint and draw and things like that. I allow my will to lead the way is the comment there. So being inspired, and that's allowing my will to lead the way. So those are the things that I like to do, you know, trusting what I like to do and not listening to other people tell me what they want me to do. So you're very inspired, and that is very creative. Now moving forward, this makes sense. I'm a fairy. Now that sounds a little funny because I know that you're a boy, but fairies are, the pixies, the little garden spirits, nature spirits, things like that. My wishes are a reality in the making. That means that you can actually make things happen, make things come true. And sometimes I like to work with the fairies because they can help us actually do that, make things come true. So that could be you making a little fairy garden if Mum wants you to do that. Going out and talking to the fairies is really good. Picking up rubbish, they love that. So all of those things is a fairy energy. So that's fun. Yeah, elemental. Now, fairies like to have fun, play, and laugh a lot. So more of that for you as well, Jamison. A little bit more laughter, having a bit of fun. So Beverly, thank you for letting me read for Mr. 11. Shakti Series, Future Hubby. Now, let's come back over here to the relationship. Where are they? Relationship cards for Shakti Series, Future Hubby. Then I'm getting into some Jade Ann. Yay! We've got another kid watching. Yay! Jade Ann, you're on my list. We've got Maylee, who's 8. Jade Ann, Maylee, and Joey. Ooh, what a cute name. I love that. Love that. Maylee, who's 8. And little Joey, who's 5. What a great name. Some more kids, so just going to pop them on my list. They're fun, those little cards, aren't they? Very, very fun. It's nice the kids get a bit of a look in. Shakti Series, those cards, by the way, are by Dr. Maxine Therese and the publisher's Rockpool, if you ever want to order those for your own children. They're very, very good guides. I love them. Future Hubby Shakti. Let's have a look at Future Hubby Shakti. I'm just coming into your energy now. Shakti Series is looking for Future Hubby. What's going on there? Then I'm getting into some mediumship. Then we're getting back into the cards. Shakti Series. Future Hubby. Where is he? Oops. Shakti, I do get the vibe, this is with future hubby, bit of insight. I do get the vibe I'm in transit when we meet. So I feel like we're traveling. I'm traveling, I should say. So in transit, it feels like moving. Commuter is what I hear. So definitely feel like we're on the move when I meet this person. I definitely feel like I'm looking, but you rather, I shouldn't say me, when you're looking, but I just feel like to look less. So it's less focus on, you know, that person I want to bring in. That's a really good card, Shakti. So I've had that a couple of times tonight. That's asking for what you want. Now, when I met my husband, 2 weeks before I met him, I wrote down on a piece of paper everything I wanted in a man, and he delivered, and he was the person who showed up. So sometimes we can actually create that person. Well, when I say sometimes, every time, if you feel the desire to do that, and that is asking for what you want, put it all down on paper, and he's already there, but you're actually bringing him in by really being specific about what you want. So that is ask for what you want, Shakti, moving forward. Let's do that for our future husband. Let's bring him in and create him. And that's exactly what I did with my husband. And we've been married for a year, together for 10 years. And I met him 2 weeks after I did that. Yeah, so that's very good advice. Goosebumps down my left. Now we are getting into mediumship, so that's good that I've got the goosebumps, because that's an indication of spirit being here, which is wonderful. Yes, Belinda, you're on my list. I can't pronounce your surname, but you must know who I'm talking about because you're last on the page. Mediumship, message from mum. Belinda, you're on my list, so stick around. Capitacanus. That was terrible, but that was my best attempt. Mediumship. So Belinda, I won't attempt your surname, but you know who I'm talking about. Apologies for that slaughtering of your surname. Hang on a sec. Okie dokie. All right, now into mediumship. Anna, just coming to you first. So Anna Gabriel was after Dad and Grandma. Now, Anna, I do have to say I do feel like probably Grandma coming through only because I'm indicating on my left, which is our feminine side. So I get an indication on the left, that's female spirit, because that's our feminine side of our body. So Anna, just going to connect to either Dad or Grandma, but it does feel feminine to me unless that was someone else's relative giving me an indication. So Anna, I'm just going to come into your energy. Now, if you are just tuning in, let me know what you need. I have got a few people on my list already. So I do start at 6:15 Queensland time, 7:15 in the southern states. So if you need to connect to me, then it's good to come on nice and early, and then I can definitely, you know, connect to you and let you know what's coming through. Pardon me. So if anyone is coming on now, just let me know what you're after, where you're from. Hello, Belinda. Yeah, lots of Belindas. Love that. Love, love, love. Belinda Jane, fabulous. Thank you, Shakti. Asking for what you want. So I'm just going to come into Anna Gabriel, Dad and Grandma. So yes, if you do want to book a one-on-one, there's a link in this post, and you can click book now. Check my calendar. I do stay online and watch, you know, make sure that everyone's okay. If you need my help, I'll be online and help you out as well. So Anna, I'm just going to come into Dad and Grandma, see which of those two that we're bringing in. So just going to connect over here for a moment and do some mediumship. And I will have my eyes shut, so make sure that you repost once I open my eyes as well, so I can see your beautiful comments. Anna, as soon as I've nodded my head, I'm feeling something in my throat. Very cold on my right. So very, very cold on my right. That will indicate usually a bit of spirit coming in very close. Okay, we're coming in close. All right, so who have we got here? Yes, it is feeling more grandma than father. It is feeling more down my left, but she's standing on my right. She's got dressed up, yeah, so she's made an effort. That's with the lippy. I didn't actually put any lippy on tonight. I feel bad now. But with the lippy, she's really dolled herself up. I feel like I've got some powder on my face and made an effort, done my hair, very nice. I feel like I'm very presentable. And that's what I would do when I leave the house. So very, very beautiful woman, your grandmother. And my legs are quite cold, so my knees are very cold, and that usually indicates circulation's not so good in the lower part of my body, which isn't uncommon as we get older, but that's the physical feeling that I'm feeling. So I just want to see if there's any messages for you from your grandma. I've got my nails. Oh, she's looking at my nails. She's got her nails done. I haven't painted mine. I usually paint them before the show. I didn't paint them. So we're just doing a comparison here, looking at my nails. I'm just going to see if there's any messages from you, though, from your beautiful family over here. Okay. Talking about the shopping, so either that's a connection with you taking grandma shopping before she passed, you know, helping her out with the shopping and things like that, but she's referencing the shopping, the groceries. So hopefully that makes sense. That's the best way I can interpret that. Oops. I'm just going to draw a couple of cards. That one's just popped out, landed on the desk. Whoops, it hit me in the face. So welcoming the new. That's doors closing, new ones opening. So let's just draw a couple more cards for you from Grandma. I do have the butterflies here because they are the ones I generally use in this forum where we, you know, have an hour together. So I like to use the butterflies to give me nice quick connections, and they basically represent our life changes. So gracefully aging is there as well, and parental care. So that's acknowledging father, because you asked about father as well, parental care. So that's usually an indication that we help them out towards the end. Grandma referenced the shopping in particular. So, Anna, hopefully that makes sense. Thank you so much for connecting and allowing me to meet your beautiful family. Grandma was here, front and center. Now, Cheryl Marie O'Reilly, Mum's birthday would have been. Cheryl Marie O'Reilly, let me just connect to Mum for you as well. I feel like this music's really, really loud, so I'm just going to turn that down. It's getting a little crazy here, a bit like a nightclub situation going on here. Cheryl Marie O'Reilly, just going to connect to Mum. It would have been her birthday. Belinda, thank you. Thank you. All the lovely compliments. Dreaming of water, would love to know what's going on. Oh, Jade, friends having the same predictions, I'm sure the floods. It depends on what the dream is about, Jade, because water for me signifies emotion. So if it is like a lot of water, you know, circling around, water means emotion. So it means that we're going through something. So see if that resonates with you in relation to that. Jade's just asking about dreams of water and what they mean. Water always symbolizes emotion for me. So I'm not sure about a giant flood. But yeah, more emotion. Cheryl Marie O'Reilly, Mum's birthday, just coming over here for Mum's birthday. Hello to everyone who's logging on. There is a link in this post if you'd like to book a one-on-one. I'm just doing some mediumship at the moment, and then I'll go back and Mary and I, Kurt, yeah. Kurt, I've added you to my list. I do have a few people down. As I said before, I start at 6:15 Queensland time, so the earlier you guys are on here, the better, and I can add you to my list early and make sure that I definitely get to you. So Kurt is after a card for Mary and I. Mary and I card. Yeah, so the earlier the better, then I can definitely make sure I get to everyone. Cheryl Marie O'Reilly, Mum's birthday would have been today. Just going to come over here to Mum now. Okay, Cheryl Marie O'Reilly, there's Mum. Cheryl Marie O'Reilly, what I want to say first, and I use this emoji because it's the best one that I can come up with, and it's one of those references. Spirit sometimes gives me certain things to reference certain things, and the one that I get a little bit since they created it is the little emoji with a love heart, and they're hugging it. It's that care one. That's what I feel like Mum's doing for you. So there's a lot of care, compassion, goosebumps coming to you. So you'll know what that's about, but it's a feeling of needing that, yeah? A bit more care and compassion for yourself. That can also be about receiving, you know, feeling willing to receive, deserving, you know, things like that. She's acknowledging it hasn't been easy without her. And the feeling here is that, you know, you're so used to picking up the phone. Sometimes you still pick up the phone and it's like, oh, I've got to tell Mum something. Oh, she's not here anymore. Does it make sense? So I just feel like there's, you know, she's acknowledging you've been through a lot and it's not easy, and she's acknowledging that, she's accepting that. And, you know, sometimes you do still kind of do this whole, oh, she's not there, I can't pick up the phone. But she can hear you is what I want to say. Thank you. She can hear you. So I feel like even though that one's just turned upside down as well, so that's from your mother. She's flipped that out. What I want to say is that she can hear you despite the fact you can't pick up the phone. Keep talking to her because she's around. When I do one-on-one readings where we have an hour, we go into a lot of information, and a lot of the time they bring up conversations that we're having around the house, things that are happening around the house, renovations, things that I wouldn't know about. So they're always around. So just make sure you are asking and talking, you know, ask for help if you need help from Mum. And then, you know, let her know when you need something. So just going to see if there's anything else. I'm just drawing some cards out at the moment for you as well. Right. Mum's talking about something significant. This is the birthday. Yeah, something significant. This would have been her birthday. So it feels like a celebration though. What I feel like I want to do is not be sad about this. I feel like I want to mark the occasion and celebrate her life. Is what I'm hearing. So I feel like celebrate her life for this birthday, and that will be good. That's something that she would really appreciate. I don't feel like I want to be sad. So just going to draw a couple more cards out. This is Cheryl Marie O'Reilly and your beautiful mother. She's doing great over here. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Like, always draw. It's either diet or exercise, Cheryl. It's either diet or exercise. Now, new exercise program. Look at that. Wowee. So mum wants you to get out a bit more, exercise, whatever that looks like for you, and keep the faith moving forward. So that's staying optimistic. As I said before, you know, we're celebrating her life. We're not mourning. So keep the faith moving forward. It's just not quite focusing for me. So there we go. All right. So Cheryl Marie O'Reilly, thank you. Your mum is delightful, and she does want you to celebrate her life and not get sad about that. So Lisa, just coming into father and brother, they passed 2 years apart. Lisa, I'm not sure who we'll get, if we'll get both or one or the other, but I'm just going to connect to your family now. So lots of indications on my right already. They all queue up and they're ready to go. Okay, so in we come. Father, brother, either or both. Okay, Lisa, yeah. Oh gosh, Lisa, they're thick as thieves over here. They're thick as thieves. Coming in nice and close together, which is great. Lisa, I don't know, this is going to be a reference that you'll understand. This could be going back to childhood or something as well. There's reference to like a pirate. So pirate, I don't know if this is like an inside joke, a family joke, but there's something about the pirate or pirates. I don't know if it's Pirates of the Caribbean or if it's the pirate ship ride, but I'm referencing pirates. So hopefully that makes sense to you. I know Halloween's coming up, and I don't know if that was like a Halloween costume or something, pirates, but hopefully that makes sense. But it feels like something that, you know, I won't know the background to, but hopefully you understand as the reference to pirates. And it actually makes me think of Jerry Seinfeld, where he was like, I don't want to be a pirate, or was that a cowboy? I don't know. Anyway, back over here, father and brother. I'm being told to remind you to give yourself some space. And what space means for me is meditation, taking the time out for yourself, you know, giving yourself some room to think is what I want to say there. So meditation's great for that, you know, taking some time out, allowing thoughts, inspiration to drop in. But I feel like I need to give myself a bit more space, and that's in your energy. So just popped out 3 cards for you from the deck. So let's see what they are. That's end of an era in the past, leading into now. So end of an era. That will focus. Retirement is in the present, so that's slowing down, and they were talking about giving yourself a little bit more space, not suggesting you're going into retirement or anything like that, but certainly giving yourself space. But that may relate to someone else in the family as well. That could be an acknowledgement for someone else in the family. And keeping the faith. So same card as what we had before. So moving forward, understanding everything happens for a reason, everything is divine, and then keeping that optimistic look. And I mean, look at those flowers and that butterfly. You can't be pessimistic when you're looking at something like that. It's beautiful. Lisa, thank you for allowing me to connect to your family. Father and brother both came through thick as thieves, and some reference to pirates. Let me know what that is if you can figure that out. It's very, very interesting, isn't it, the things I choose to reference. Belinda is after a communication with her mum. Then I'm coming into the cards again. So Kylie, Nicole, Katie, Justine, Kylie, another Kylie, Danielle, Wade Sallows, Charmaine Baker, and then I've got some other people over the page. Oh, Gold Coast, yay. Hi, Stacey. I'm from the Gold Coast. I was there for 12 years. Stacey Priest Hawthorne. Stacey, I'll put you on the list, but if I don't get to you, just tune in next week from 6:15, seeing as you're on the Goldie, you're the same time as me, and I can draw a card for you then. I'll put you down, but I may not get to you because I do have a very long list at the moment, but we will do our best. Okay, Kylie Demoy, self-employment. Let's ask about Kylie. Hang on, Belinda's mum. That's right, Belinda's mum. Just coming over here, Belinda. Apologies, I almost missed you. Okay, Belinda's mum. Belinda, when I connect to your mum, I feel quite a lot in my headspace, so quite strong up here. So a bit of pressure is what I want to say. That's just the reference I'm feeling. So I'm not going to try to interpret that unless she wants to give me any more. But I do feel pressure in my head, so reference to my headspace. Also, not feeling great health-wise. They usually show me how they feel sort of before they pass and things like that. So not feeling great. I'm a bit quiet as well, so she's fairly quiet. Some energies come in and they're very, you know, exuberant, as they would have been in life. But I feel like with mum, she's a little bit more reserved, and that does indicate, you know, perhaps a progression, you know, not so well over a period of time. She's just coming through a little bit more reserved than that for me. Okay, so I'm just going to see if mum wants to let you know about anything in particular as I draw these cards for you. Showing me hands, the hands. What are the hands? This feels comforting. So Belinda, what I want to say, this is the hands. I feel like, you know, when she's passing, maybe doing this, or someone holding hands with her. Does that make sense? Hopefully that's making sense to you. She's showing me the hands and she's giving me a feeling of gratitude, and I've got goosebumps. So I feel like that's confirmation for me. So hopefully that makes sense to you as the hands. So it feels very comforting. So whether you were holding her hands towards the end or something like that, it feels like a reference to that. So the joining of the hands, she's showing me the hands, and I appreciate that very much. Belinda, just going to draw some cards for you from your mum. So that's number one. That's an understanding of spirituality, connecting into what happens after we die and things like that. So that's a bit more of an understanding of that. At present, we want you to get out there a little bit more. We need to see you out there in society. That's joining back in society, getting amongst it, meeting people. And decisions is moving forward. So we do have some decisions to make, whether that's to do with mum's passing or anything else in life, some decisions coming up into the future. So they're all from your beautiful mum. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect. And someone was just asking, can you connect with my dad? It's never too early in my experience, Diane. I've connected to many spirits just after they've passed. So in my experience, other people may feel differently, but I definitely don't feel like it's ever too early, because I've connected to people, you know, sometimes weeks after they've passed. Especially during COVID-19, a lot of people were coming to me when they'd lost family members to make sure that they're okay with only having a small funeral. So yes, I would say no, it's never too early. It's never too early. Carly Demoy, self-employment. Let's just come to you about your self-employment. I'll just whiz through a few more. I know I've got a lot of people on my list, but I just want to get through a couple more people. So I might just do one card for the time being. Self-employment. I'm on each week, as I said, from 6:15 Queensland time, 7:15 in the southern states. And there's a link in this post if you want to book a one-on-one reading or healing. And I will stay online and answer all your questions afterwards as well. So Carly, the first card that's come out for you is music. That's a special connection to music. So that's listening to music. I have to have music on when I'm reading. I can't do my readings without music. So it's actually using the music to support your endeavors. And this is around life purpose. So either working with music, using music to heal others. That's crystal singing bowls, you know, all of those things I'll just show you. So that could be using crystal singing bowls, you know, to heal yourself and others. I actually have one of those in my room as well. Tibetan singing bowl, not crystal. Speaker is a communicator. So that's in the present as well. So we need to have you out there communicating using that beautiful third throat space of yours. And spiritual teacher. So Nicole, Kylie, sorry, this is Kylie. I'm looking at the wrong name. Kylie Demoy, this is spiritual teacher. So you're gifted, similar to what I do. Yeah, similar work. So a service, you know, helping healing others using the music, the communication. So speaking through here, healing through there, channeling often as well. So hopefully that makes sense in terms of self-employment for whatever you're doing. Nicole Darrington asking about menopause. So just going to come to Nicole using crystal cards. So Nicole Darrington asking about menopause, just going to come there. Then I've got Katie and Justine has little Chloe with her, little 7-year-old Chloe. So I'll make sure that we get to at least you guys, and I'll get as far as I can. Going over time probably, but that's okay. We do it every week and we get away with it, so hey. Nicole Darrington, just going to come to you, just connecting to your energy to see what we need to know. Nicole, first and foremost, what I want to talk about is my body temperature, and I realize, you know, it's obvious, everyone knows menopause makes you very, very hot, but what I want to say is it might be worth, I'm a chronic energy healer, but there's also other chronic energy healers maybe where you live, we can regulate body temperature a little bit. There's a particular technique we use in pranic to do that. So there are some temperature controls in the body, and we can just adjust those. So the temperature in your body is the first thing that I notice as I come into your energy. Let's see what else we need to know. Interestingly, interestingly, Spirit's showing me, and you may already be doing this, is sucking on ice, which is weird, but that's what they're showing me, sucking on ice. So I don't know if you've already tried that or not, but that's what they're showing me. Back of your neck is important as well. So if you can keep the back of your neck cool, and I feel like even, you know what it's making me think of? I don't know if you remember that minty sort of thing that people used to, I think you used to put on your hands or something. I can't think of what it was. It was a green bottle. It was like some sort of minty thing. And it was very, very cold. It made you very cold on your skin. Hopefully you know what I'm talking about. I remember it being around when I was a kid, but I don't actually know what it's called. But that actually, something like that would be really good. It almost came into my head then. Something cold. Anyway, something like that. The back of my neck feels like it'd be nice and cooling on the back of my neck. So let's just pull out some cards and see what else we need to know about you going through what you're going through. This is Nicole Darrington going through some menopause, which I don't imagine is a barrel of laughs, Nicole. I don't imagine that at all. Okay, there's my cat jumping over the fence. Hooray. All right. Yeah, good confirmation. Spiritual awakening passed into now. So apparently menopause is a spiritual awakening, Nicole. So there you go. That's good. I guess it does bring you closer to spirit or closer to something when you're going through something like this. Quite challenging. Acceptance makes sense in the present. We can't choose not to go through this. We just have to. It's something that women have to go through. So acceptance is going to make it a lot easier to ride this out. And manifestation. So manifesting the best possible outcome is what we're being encouraged to do. Okay, and bottom of the deck is healing. So that's what I was saying before. That's good confirmation. So if you want to get your body temperature more regular, seek out a pranic energy healer. I do pranic energy healings if you feel to do that with me. But that would be really good to even out that body temperature so it's not fluctuating all over the place. It's like your thermostat is a little bit out of whack. Katie, just going to draw a card for Katie. Oops, wow, cards going everywhere tonight. Katie, I'm just going to do a different deck for Katie. So let's try these ones. So this is for Katie who's watching on my page. Tracy Denya, just message me privately. The link is in the post. And I will come to you, but I'll probably do a free reading because I feel like you really need it and I won't be able to get to you tonight. So Tracy Denya, would you mind just messaging my page? I'll see if I can reply here. Hopefully this works. I'm just going to put the whole post in. Oh gosh, is that the post? No, that's my link. Tracy, just have a look in the top of the post attached to this video, and there's a link there with my page to take you to my page. There's a book now function, but just go in there and private message me, Tracy, and I can feel how much you need that. So just PM me. I do give away free readings if I feel that you really need it each week. So I'm just doing that for Tracy. So just message me, Tracy. Katie, this is for you. Oops, I need to get my picture back up. Katie, this is for you. So listen to your intuitive feelings. Listen to your gut at the moment with regard to what's going on. So don't worry about your head so much, but it's about the intuition. That's your compass and that's your guide. So intuition is your friend at the moment, Katie. So hopefully that makes sense for what you're going through. Justine Alder, coming to you with the kids cards. This is Chloe, who's 7. I am still whizzing through these a little bit just because I want to get as many people in as possible and I don't want anyone to miss out. I'm just that sort of person. All right, so where are we? Justine, Chloe, 7, watching tonight. Thank you, Chloe, for watching. So Chloe, just going to draw a card or two for Chloe. So another gorgeous name. Chloe, 7. What does Chloe need to know? So that's what I always ask the cards when I'm drawing is what does this other person that I'm reading for need to know the most? They feel like they're all on the bottom. Yay, that's good. Chloe, these are your cards. So I'm inspired. We saw that one before with one of the other little kids who's watching tonight. So that's you doing all your beautiful painting, very creative, and that's allowing yourself to show you the way. So that's listening. What do I want to do? Do I want to color today? Do I want to make plasticine? What do I want to do? So that's you being inspired, and that's the past leading into now. In the present, we are in heart space. Look at that. I'm loving. I love connecting with myself and others, and that's with your little friend, and that's making little daisy chains. I used to make them when I was at school. So that's being very social, and I'm loving and knowing that that is you. So that's you with your little friend. And moving forward, I am an angel. Wow. That's insight and understanding, Chloe. That's very important. And that means you're a very wise soul. Your parents probably realize that. I'm an angel. So that's someone who has a lot of gifts, insight and understanding. That means you know some big things. And sometimes you might say things and adults might go, Chloe, wow, that's amazing that you just said that. So very, very old soul, little Chloe there. So Justine, thank you so much for bringing Chloe on, allowing her to watch me tonight. Who else have we got? Kylie Young wanted to know about health. So just going to do some cards for Kylie really quickly before someone else boots me off. Hello Elsie, I've seen you. Hello. All right, so good. And Tracy, hopefully you heard my message. Just send me a private message. I've got a link in this post, and I'll do a one-on-one with you. Kylie Young, relating to health. So Kylie, just coming into your energy very quickly. Kylie, I feel a little bit flat, and what I want to suggest is watching what you're eating, what you're putting in your body, first and foremost, but also I want to talk about omegas. So I feel like a good fish oil, EPA DHA is a really good kind of fish oil. So we want to have the stuff without the mercury and other additives, other things. So I'm just connecting up to mind with you, and I feel like I need some fish oil. I feel like you've been almost burning the candle at both ends, and, you know, doing a lot of this, a lot of using my mind. So I feel like omegas will be really good for you. So maybe have a think about that. EPA DHA is a really good type of fish oil. We want to get the no mercury. I think that's a Bioceuticals brand or something like that, but I don't really want to do an ad for them. But Kylie Young, that's what I'm feeling. So omegas would be really great. It's also feeling around gut health, so maybe a nice probiotic. Now Moonstone's a card, Moonstone's a card that's dropped out for you. That's cycles. So it's listening to my body's rhythms and cycles. Yeah. So when you feel tired, sleep. When you're hungry, eat. At certain times of the month, women obviously have less energy or more energy. Hopefully that will focus. There we go. That's moonstones. One of the most feminine stones you can have, crystals and cycles. So listening to your body's rhythms and cycles. We're not doing enough of that at the moment, and that's going to make you feel a hell of a lot better. Okay, I'm going over time, but I haven't been kicked off yet. So I'm just going to do a card for Danielle Porter around life purpose, and Wade wanted life purpose as well. So thank you, Justine. I hope that made sense for her. Guys, next week I'll be on at 6:15 Queensland time, daylight saving time 7:15. So connect as early as possible, and then I make sure that I get to as many people as I can. Danielle Porter, life purpose, just going to do one for Danielle. And I will be online answering questions and things like that. So I'm hanging around after the show on my page. So the link is in this post if you want to connect with me and have a chat. That'd be wonderful. Love to hear from you. Love to book a one-on-one reading or healing, or both will be amazing. And we can do pretty much anything you want in chronic energy healing. It's pretty amazing. Danielle Porter asking about life purpose. Teaching is past into now. So doing better teaching, working with kids, working with young people. Families in the present, that's upside down. So that means a little bit more of a connection with family. So that's work-life balance for me. So a little bit more work-life balance for you, Danielle rather. And writing into the future. So jotting down a few things now, taking some notes. What is it that I would like to write about? And just starting to get that flow happening. That's just getting the energy flowing through my body, and the rest is history. The writing is going to happen. So Danielle, that is you. Wade Sallows, life purpose as well. Just going to draw for Wade, and then I'm going to jump off. So anyone else who wants to connect with me, I will be back next Monday evening. So it'd be great to see you then as well. Thank you for watching tonight. I really appreciate it. Wade, just going to do a life purpose card for Wade as well. So this is around career. What are we doing? Where are we meant to be? Let's see. I love health questions too. So if you guys have any health questions for me next week, throw them my way. I love that. They're all on the bottom, so that's handy. Okay, so Wade, freedom. Oh yes, that's what I was hoping. Wade, freedom. You can do whatever you want. Yeah, so that's good. Not everyone gets that card, but it's like whatever I'm doing, it feels very freeing. Now, this is the one I was hoping for because I know you're a muso. So practice. Let's get that guitar out and do a bit of that. That's really good for you. It clears your energy. And I find that with my little flute, that it actually clears all my chakras. So let's do more of that. Moving forward, it's using my voice as well. So that's potentially singing, speaking, chatting to young people, teaching guitar, things like that. So the speaker part as well. So Wade, apologies to everyone else who I didn't get to tonight, but I'll be back next week. And if you want to book a one-on-one, I will be switching over to my page. So send me a private message and I'll make sure that I reply to you ASAP. Have a great night. Thank you so much. Bye.